Up YouTube? It's your boy Bento, and this is actually present Bento. This isn't. This will probably make more sense once I put these two together. But this is something I didn't say before I recorded the other video. Um, this is something I've been wanting to do. So this would probably be the first part to a series that I want to do. This may be similar to something that another YouTuber does and all that. I took inspiration from that, but I'm not trying to like full on copy the same way he does and all that. And it'd probably be. I'm trying to come up with a better name. For that, but this is Terrifying Thrillers Thursdays, or I might just keep it at Terrifying Thursdays, which is basically where I want to react to horror short films, horror animations, and post them on here. Yes, this is something similar to Corey X Kenshin's Spooky Scary Sundays. I took inspiration of it, and this is something that my channel needs to take its little step into the horror genre that it's supposed to be in. And yeah, also, I'm not trying to take shots at Corey Genshin. Corey Genshin, you're one of my favorite YouTubers, and you're basically the inspiration for all this stuff that happens. But the one thing I am going to try to do that's different from that, from his series, is actually have these posted on time. I'm going to try to have these posted on time, which is Thursdays. So here's what my schedule should be, just so y'all know. Um, Tuesdays, I'm a look for on Tuesdays. I will record videos as usual and all that, but Tuesdays I would also set a time to look for at least three scary short films, animations, and all that. So then I can have those ready. So on Wednesday, I can start recording them, and once I have those recorded, edit them so I can have that already uploaded to YouTube Studio and have them scheduled to upload on Thursday. And that's the schedule I'm going to try to do every singular time. But of course, do know that no one knows the future, so who knows what could happen at any time that will cause me to have to postpone it. All right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to take shots at anyone, at Corey Kenshin, but yeah. Um. Anyways, this has been President Bento. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna let President. I'm already stumbling. I'm gonna let past Bento take over, and I hope you'll enjoy the video. This was a lot of fun creating. As of now, I am editing the video, so hopefully y'all like it. It's the very first time that's gonna be on the channel, and I would like to continue doing this. So yeah, I'm gonna pass it back to past Bento, and enjoy the video. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bento, and welcome back to the very first time to something new. Um, as you can see, we're not on a game, nor are we playing Doki Doki. We are on something different. As you can see, we are on a YouTube channel. Now, this channel, I looked it up afterwards, but this sort of a video that came up that was talking about this came up on my recommended while I was watching YouTube and all that, and I got curious because of the thumbnail, so I clicked it and I watched a little chunk of it. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched a good chunk of it, which was one of these. I watched a good chunk of it, and then I saw it was very interesting, so I didn't want to like spoil it for myself and all that. But this has the sort of horror analog style to it. This is a sort of a horror analog style to it, and it's based on the Left 4 Dead Left 4 Dead universe, which is a very cool concept to make something out of a game. Now, Left 4 Dead 2, it holds a very special place in my heart. You know, I may have not been out. Okay, I'm already messing up the script. Editor Bento, like, why did you? No, it's not my fault. What do you mean? Really? We're gonna go there? Okay. Cut. Dying Light 2 will always have a special place in my heart. I may have not been born, or have not been at like an age where I can comprehend how to hold a controller and play. But once I played this when I was young. I was like 7, 8. And this was probably like, what, 2014, 2015, like around there. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with dates and years, and I'm also horrible with math. So trying to do math and count back from this year to when I was that age I'm not doing that, all right? But I don't know, there's just something that makes this game very special and very unique from other zombie games that I had played. Dying Light 2, World War Z, Back 4 Blood, its predecessor. Though Back 4 Blood didn't have that sort of magical feeling that Dying Light and Dying Light 2 had, it's still a fun game in its own way, but it just didn't have the same feeling that Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 had. Now, I did ask for first off, I know, I did ask for permission from the owner of this YouTube channel if I could react. They gave me the permission, of course, with proper crediting. So if any of y'all want to watch this beforehand and watch it by yourself without my opinions on any of these videos, then their channel and videos that I will be reacting to will be in the description. Anyways, thank you, CEDA, for allowing me to react to this. Of course, I had to like ask permission first, because I've seen some other people react to these, make their own little videos on this, but of course, they're much more bigger channels than I am, so I didn't know if that was because there were bigger channels or something like that. So of course, I first had to make sure and all that. Anyways, what we're gonna be reacting to is this: the CEDA series Season 1 Foundation. Now, this is all the videos that have been posted by CEDA for the first season. This one was the one that got me hooked to this channel and to like bring this up. So we're gonna be reacting to all of these. It's a total of 8 videos. Pretty sure I already saw this one. It's just telling you that this is a series on how it's supposed to go, and like time wise and all that. Anyways, on to the first video.
And all this mud reminds me of Fred Keith. Yeah, he was gonna build a shack once to live in and all. And I know most people here, they build houses and they become shacks.
Now, the first video in this series is called Saferoom. So let's see what that's about.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound all across the world.
I want to compute. CEDA, Civil Emergency Defense Agency. If y'all don't know what CEDA is, it's basically the CDC version of the Left 4 Dead universe. Saferoom. All right, let's see. Presented by CEDA. Whoa. I can't read that. Nope. Okay. This tape is distributed by CEDA to help civilians in grief flu affected areas with construction. I can't read that. Hello? Isn't this thing supposed to go down? Okay, hold on. Let's go back a little. Safe rooms, constructing safe rooms, without unauthorized. So basically, this one is like, with the spread of green flu throughout the northeast of the USA, contact with infected individuals has become a serious danger. We, the Civil Emergency Defense Agency, has distributed this tutorial in your care package to help protect you and your loved ones with the use of safe rooms. This video will help you assist on constructing one. Oh, so basically, this is just like a infomercial VHS to help you create one of these safe rooms. Now, I don't know much about. I know some of the lore that has to happen with the Left 4 Dead universe, but I never really understood like how these safe rooms came to be constructed. So I don't know if there's some actual lore to that, but if there isn't, then this is a really good, like, interesting way of putting something to that. Do not forget to watch other media provided to you in your care package, such as green flu, as it shares useful knowledge about the green flu infection that can be very beneficial. Now, with the introduction out of the way, let's get started. Okay, teach us how to create our safe rooms, CEDA. Getting started. Before we get started, make sure you have the necessary supplies to follow along. Critical components should be included within your CEDA care package. All right, what are my necessary supplies? Door manual / toolbox, 2 safe room door parts, portable radio and batteries, green food pamphlet, non-perishable food and water, flashlight, and first aid goods. You're telling me a whole entire door is fitting inside this tiny box? I would understand this, and the batteries, and the pamphlet, and the green food pamphlet, and the perishable food, non-perishable food, water, flashlights, and first aid kits. But you're telling me you put a gosh darn safe room door, a door, inside this package? Unless this is the size of a gosh darn toddler standing up, then sure, I understand that that's where a door fits in. But if this is the actual size, then I don't think so. Depending on where the safe room is located, bedding and furniture may or may not be accommodated. We are not responsible for providing pillows or sheets. Wherever your safe room is located, you're responsible for bring luxury items. Once you're situated, get ready to construct your safe room. Move on to the next segment. Whoa. Whoa. Hold up. It's staring. What's staring? What do you mean it's staring? Oh, okay. Now that you have all your parts situated, let's begin to construct your very own safe room. Make sure that your safe room door booklet is by your side to help assemble the door parts. When selecting an ideal spot for your safe room, make sure it follows the safety checklist for not only your safety, but for the safety of other individuals. Okay. Safety checklist. A safe room that does not follow the safety checklist is a safe room considered at risk of failure. Alrighty, a failed safe room is when a safe room fails to protect the individuals inside, letting undesirable entities within or putting the individual inside in danger. As long as your safe room follows a safety checklist, the risk of your safe room failing lowers to almost 0%. Keep in mind that even with following the checklist step by step, it does not guarantee you 100% safety. So why am I doing this? Safety checklist number 1. Shelter in a fordable and defensible area, preferably underground. Windowless is recommended, but if there are any openings, seal it up to minimize contact with the outside world. So that's why they're boarded up now. Number 2. Make sure that your safe room doors are assembled correctly. If it is, install them onto the door hinges of your shelter after removal of a previous door. When installing, make sure that they are securely fastened. That's the most vital part. Oh, so it basically takes away your door and you add in the safe room door to make it safe, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, sure, the door can be saved from anything, but that doesn't mean the frame around it is safe from anything. That frame goes down, the door goes down with it. So I can already imagine a gosh darn charger just smashing through the gosh darn wall. I mean, these dudes can pick, not chargers, and also tanks. Like, these tanks can literally pick up chunks of concrete from the road and chuck them at you. Like a gosh darn quarterback just throwing a gosh darn football. Sorry, I don't know my positions. I'm sorry. Make a valid effort that nothing is staring. Whoa, wait, hey, espérame. Espérate, wey. Make a valid effort that nothing is staring at you from the shadows. If there is, it's already too late. Wait, what do you mean nothing is staring from you at the shadows? Whoa. Let's go over what to look out for in a compromised safe room. Alright, let's go. Let's check. Whoa. This is a safe room that will fail. Why will it fail? Can you spot out the reasons why? No. I see echo. There are weapons in the safe room. Okay. Wouldn't that make it safer? It is illegal to harm any individual, infected or not. Well, that's bullcrap. They are still human. They are still human. But still they don't think I am human. Insufficient supplies / depleted water. Okay, that makes sense. What is that noise? Do you hear the clanging? Yes, I do. It's a mouse. The rats are making the sound. Nothing else. I don't like the addition of the word nothing else. Let's back to this. Can you spot the third reason? It's been staring in front of your face and you still can't see it? I don't know if it's that, but I'm pretty sure that's a fan. 3, there's a starer in the room. A starer? What the hell is it staring? It is staring. Well, I guess that was kind of self-explanatory. Viewing for authorized personnel only. Viewing the following information without valid credentials will place you under arrest by proper... pre/post mutation. Huh? Oh, es una abuelita, mira. Le quiere dar un caldito. She's not harmful. She's not harmful. She's sweet. What the hell is that? No mames, güey. ¿Qué es eso? But what is that? Okay. Playing Sarah profile audio 002.wall.
The *≅* is a highly rare mutation that exists among people infected with green flu, with the first encounter being at the Savannah, Georgia Liberty Mall evac center. It ranks a 10 out of 10 on the special infected civil scale. It is easy to identify due to usually having one half of its face and body distorted, and having a noticeable beaming eye from the less distorted half of its face. The origin of the *≅*'s physical appearance is unknown at this time. This infected stalks non-infected from the shadows effectively, and even if the victim spots the *≅*, it may not even care that it's been seen. If the *≅* is hidden in the shadow well enough, in which they usually are, the only thing visible will be their gleaming eye. When a *** is stalking an individual, they are not always necessarily hostile and may even leave on their own accord. However, if the *** is hostile, survivability is low with an 81% mortality rate for hostile encounters. They are fast, strong, and persistent, no matter the age of the infected. They will almost stop at nothing to hunt down their prey, mutilating them piece by piece. With stalking behaviors, their intricate social structures and consumption of prey, higher thought is speculating to be at play. This profile does not include that other thing.
What? This, that, other thing? I'm so confused. Safe room visited by CEDA. Okay. That was nice. That was nice. Thank you for your never-ending support. It means way more than anything. No, thank you for making this. Okay. Now let's talk about a few things. I like how it first starts off as everything seems normal. All right. It's just an infomercial telling you, hey, this is how you build your safe room. All right. But then gradually, slowly getting into more and more into the tape, it starts getting distorted and all that. And then tells you, when it distorts, it then tells you how to spot for a failing safe room, a compromised safe room. Now, I was gonna say that if having weapons inside a safe room means that it's compromised, meaning that it's gonna fail, then if we were to look into the game, when we enter safe rooms in a game, there's already weapons in there and like med kits and stuff like that. So how are you safe in the safe room if it's compromised? But then it also says why you're not allowed to have weapons, because those that are infected with the green flu are still considered human, which is dumb on that part, because sure, I can see why you would think they're still human, because the green flu doesn't really, it's not a zombie virus. That's the one thing. It's a sort of rabies-like virus that takes over the human brain, or makes them to the point that they can't think for themselves and just act out erratically. That's what the green flu does, if I remember correctly from anything that is the lore of that universe. Makes you act out erratically, makes you lose all sense of self. So I can see why. I mean, they're still human. They're not like decaying corpses. No, they're actual people that got in contact with the green flu, but gradually lost in their sense of self, their common sense, and just after that just started acting out erratically, attacking any non-infected that they see, and all that. Now, also, what I'm seeing in this one is they are introducing a new type of special infected, the Starer. As you know, in the Left 4 Dead universe, special infected have to have some requirements or some body types and all that to become that type of special infected. So do you have to be an elderly person that is infected? Do they turn into a starer, or can anyone turn into a starer? Because the reason I'm saying just elderly is because it showed an elderly person, an elderly woman, but then it gradually formed into the starer, having half of their body disformed or melted, in a sense, and then the other side having a beaming eye. So is it only elderly persons that turn into stalkers, or can any other infected, turn into one? So yeah, this is a very good one. It's a good way to start off this series. Anyways, to the next video.
I ain't ever been in sugarcane field before. I mean, I seen them and all, but no real reason to go into one. But now you go into a peach grove, you find all sorts of cool shit. This one time, I was in a...
Our next video is called the VANNAH. Now, this is the one I saw a little bit of and then I decided I wanted to react to this and give my opinions on this. So let's see, because I only saw a little bit of it. I saw a good chunk of it. I didn't see the entirety of the thing. But let's see.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound, all across the world.
CEDA, Civil Emergency Defense Agency. Now, the VANNAH is a mall, well, not a mall, a hotel in the Left 4 Dead universe. Sunday evening, September 6th, 61. Hold up. Liberty Mall has announced Jimmy Gibbs will be holding a meet and greet at their location. Okay, let me just read this first. A partly cloudy night with a high of 61 and a low of 47 degrees. It is 10:23 p.m. All fans all across Savannah are excited for the news. Make sure to arrive early. Okay. Monday morning, September 7th. Stormy morning, light showers in the afternoon and evening with a high of... A newly identified pathogen has been located in the northern eastern city of Fairfield, Pennsylvania. Experts seem to not be concerned about the pathogen, but are to remain with caution. Okay. Light showers for the afternoon and evening with a high of 54 and a low of 42 degrees. So this is where it's like starting. Green flu is starting to become something. We will be right back. Okay.
Do you need a place to stay to see the wonderful city of Savannah?
I do.
If you do, come book a place at the VANNAH.
Oh
With
my goodness.
state-of-the-art clean and comfortable bedrooms and baths, highly dedicated staff, and room service working throughout the day and night,
Room
an
service?
award-winning breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Delicious.
Famous for the very Jimmy Gibbs choosing to stay with us on several occasions. The VANNAH.
I
Need
love
a place to
Jimmy
stay
Gibbs.
at Savannah? Just head to the VANNAH.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the VANNAH. Let me see how much y'all book.
8 out of 10 Americans unknown.
Well, hey, come out of the way. It's about to tell me something, man. 8 out of something. Early September. Before green flu. This is the VANNAH. Look how nice it looks. This is where they cook the award-winning breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Is it gonna? The following is recorded footage from a camera found from the rubble. The rubble. It's an elevator. Is this the same elevator that we take in the campaign? September 22nd, 2009. Whoa. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1? It's a candle. Whoa.
Due to the spread of green flu to Savannah, Georgia, with cooperation with the beautiful team of the VANNAH Luxury Hotel, we have established a CEDA center with an evacuation zone for the public. We can guarantee supplies, safety, shelter, and evacuations for anybody that wishes. We will be handing VHS tapes with our CEDA care packages,
Yep.
which in themselves will come with hefty amount of supplies, which will teach you about how to construct your own safe room,
That's what we
about
watched.
the individuals infected with green flu, immunity to the pathogen, and many more helpful tapes for the people who wish to stay in Savannah. When you arrive, if this evacuation center is too crowded for your liking, there is another evacuation center at Liberty Mall.
I feel
To
like
do
that one would be way
circumstances
too much-
rapidly
way-
escalating in these
way more
uncertain
crowded.
times, don't hold off on visiting the centers. If things escalate, we don't know how long these centers will take any more people. If you are infected, or if you think you are, we advise you to distance yourselves from others. Make your way to one of the centers, and announce your possible infection. We will take the proper amount of precautions to take you in, and attempt to treat you.
Okay.
These are really uncertain times, but with your help and cooperation, a bright light is surely at the end of this.
What do you mean a bright light on the end of this tunnel? Previous segment was broadcasted on television channels on September 19th to the 21st. Only 2 evacuation centers were established due to poor preparation of management. Damn, they did not last long, both being completely overrun on the 21st. We could have saved more people. Damn. So both the photos of the VANNAH and Liberty Mall evac centers before. The VANNAH Hotel CEDA Center to September 22nd. So this is after they were overran. Damn. Liberty Mall CEDA Center, September 23rd. Now. Video Brighton for viewer. The VANNAH and Liberty Mall, 4/3, 2015. Oh snap! Most of the infected have been cleared Savannah after weeks of countless hours of work. It's still, however, incredibly eerie once you get to the downtown area. The abandoned buildings, trashed up streets, decomposing bodies, and nature taking over everything again. Even though we are confident that most of the infected have been cleared, we can't get the feeling off that something is watching us. Whoa, is that a gosh darn YouTube URL? Why the hell is a YouTube URL in the gosh darn? We'll watch that in a bit. Okay. Let's gather our thoughts for this one. Now, this one basically telling us on both evac centers that have been made by CEDA, one being Liberty Mall and the second one being the VANNAH. And then it goes to show how the VANNAH was before the initial outbreak, and also becoming a CEDA center, to then showing the elevator. I don't know if it's the same elevator that is in the campaign, but afterwards we cut off to a candle being shown, and then I don't know if that was an attempt of a jump scare. But then we get to see the VANNAH up in flames, like how it is in the campaign. It then cuts off to showing video footage of the VANNAH and the Liberty evacuation centers after the overrunning, which this all happened in 2009. It then cuts down to the present, where it shows the same footage. It shows footage of the same areas, but now in 2015. So here's where I'm questioning. They're talking about this place being cleared off now. They're talking about that most of Savannah and the area has been cleared off of most infected. Now comes the thing. Wasn't most of the United States overtaken by the green flu? And also, if not, how were they able to contain it in just the eastern part of the United States, to the point where CEDA is able to clear out these areas mostly? Because it's a 6-year gap from when it became overrun and to the footage being presented to us now in present time, and them telling us that the area has been mostly cleared off. So that they keep the eastern part of the United States closed off or something? because then, I mean, that would make most sense, because if it if it overran the entirety of the United States, where in the world was CEDA like situate themselves to the point where they're able to do this and clear off the entirety of Savannah without themselves getting infected? So that's where I'm questioning. Also, we got this URL and the captions. So let me find that video and we'll be back.
I ever tell you about the time Keith and I made fireworks? Now, I didn't know shit about chemistry, but Keith figured gasoline burns, doesn't it? Third degree burns on 95% of his body.
We're just gonna move on to the next video entry in this series. I wasn't able to find the video using the URL because of one thing. The I's, the last letters at the end. I was confused on which one it could be. It could either be a capital I, or a lowercase l. So, and also I wasn't gonna spend my entire time trying to figure out which is which, because I kind of do have to get this all together, get it edited and that stuff. So we'll just go to the next entry in the series, which would be Liberty Mall. So let's see.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound, all across the world.
Okay. Why is it bloodied now? It's all bloodied and dirty. April 15th, 2015. Videotape found on scene. Okay. Shouldn't we be waiting for everyone else, David? We practically cleared all of Savannah. Barely ran into any infected besides a few commons this whole time. Live a little, Xavier. Nobody has been in the U.S. that isn't a freaking over 5 years. It's only natural to go and want to explore. And if we get caught off of patrol, you let me deal with that. I don't think that's a good idea. You know, the mall hasn't been cleared yet. Then we'll clear it. You know, it did take y'all. Hey, wasn't this one of the two evac centers here in Savannah? Yeah, Liberty Mall, along with the VANNAH hotel that's not far from here. Didn't it take y'all CEDA couldn't keep these doors open longer than a few days? Let me speak. I'm trying to speak to the people. Didn't it take y'all 6 years to clear out Savannah? What makes you think y'all can clear out a whole entire mall by yourselves? So this is what these areas look like without having zombies in my face giving me the two-piece combo. There goes the entrance. Are you sure we should be doing this, David? I don't think we should be doing this. We'll be fine. We even went into downtown and barely found anything worthy of danger. This David is an idiot. He's gonna get himself and Xavier killed. What is that? What does that sound? Oh, we got the ARs now. We are already this deep in. Might as well continue going, right? I don't like this. Victims continued to go deeper into the mall and then stumbled upon blank. Dave? What? Wrong button. Dave? What the fuck is that thing? This infected attacked at both of the soldiers viciously and relentlessly. Completely eating and devouring David Johnson's body, leaving almost nothing behind. Damn. That's what you get for wanting to explore abandoned places. We have seen some patterns of some commons and special infected eating their prey, but nothing like this before. Oh. Unlike David, Xavier Thompson did survive the initial attack. But due to his abdominal region being completely destroyed, he was left to bleed out on the floor. Damn, that's worse. And there's a URL here. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh my. Until we get a response on our best plan of action, we will avoid going deeper into Liberty Mall. Yeah, that would be probably for the best. And another YouTube URL. You guys gotta stop giving me YouTube URLs. Okay, hold up.
One safe and sound.
Hold up. Espérate. Like, let me just digest at it first. Oh god. Let me digest at it first. Okay, I'm pressing like the wrong buttons here and there. Okay. So Liberty Mall shows us two people. Two soldiers, in fact. It's a person named David and Xavier. David and Xavier are on their patrol routes and such. They happen to be patrolling around Liberty Mall. David, of course, wants to be an idiot, wants to be killed and not live life. Tells Xavier, "Hey, let's go explore Liberty Mall." Of course, Xavier, seeing as how easily he accepted, seems to be able to be moved around by peer pressure. So now they're walking up to Liberty Malls, but the entrance is not accessible, so they find some other way around. Next line of footage shows us both Xavier and David inside of Liberty Mall. At this point, you have sealed your ticket to heaven, my kind sir. First of all, there's a reason why it hasn't been cleared. Second of all, what makes you think that that you two alone are gonna be able to clear out a mall when it took 6 years to clear out Savannah? Okay? It took 6 years to clear out Savannah. Anyway. David and Xavier are exploring through until they reach a safe room. They come out the other side of the safe room and continue exploring. They then come into some corridor hallway or something like that, and then just see flashing lights. I don't know what we were supposed to see there, but it was just flashing lights, and then it cut off to whoever's narrating this telling us that David was practically devoured whole and mutilated. Well, guess that's what you get for wanting to explore abandoned places. Xavier, however, did attack the initial attack, but he did slowly die soon after due to his abdominal region being completely destroyed, so he just was there, left to bleed out. That audio was weird. I don't know what in the world we were listening to. I don't know if that was the infected or Xavier crying for his life or something. I don't know. We did also get 2 URLs in the captions, so I'm gonna check those. I'm gonna see if I can get those up. If not, then we'll just move on to the next video on the entry.
Do you know what suck the heads means? Because I came down here with Keith once, and he didn't know. And I mean, it ain't nothing bad. It's about eating.
Okay, so I wasn't able to find those URLs. I don't know I don't know if it's me doing the URLs incorrectly or if those videos are just not listed anymore. But anyways, the next video in the entry is called Trainee. So
We are dedicated
let's
to
see what
keep
that's about.
everybody's loved ones safe and sound, all across the world.
Okay, so this time the CEDA logo is normal. That's not normal though. CEDA training. We're gonna be a CEDA member? The safe is provided by the Civil Emergency Defense Agency to train upcoming staff. Distribution of this to the public is unauthorized. I can't, especially at this given time. We can't let them know. Wait, we can't let them know what? Okay. What can't we let them know?
Hello.
Hi.
We welcome and congratulate you on passing the CEDA faculty requirements, and now beginning CEDA agent training. However,
you.
due to the crisis the northeast of the US is facing by the hands of green flu, the training will have to be rushed in some places.
Okay.
Once the
I
situation
don't
with
think I'm
green
qualified
flu
for
is
this, but
stable, you shall receive the finer details of your training you will miss. Now,
Okay.
let's get started.
Yes, my long life dream of being a CEDA member. I'm a CEDA agent. Thank you.
There are many types of CEDA agents for different potential worldwide scenarios and disasters. You, however, will be a part of the Viral and Health Task Force. Your job
Okay.
is to go to affected areas that we have labeled as a viral or biological risk or danger to civilians living there,
Why
and to
would we
bring
sign
aid
up for
and
this?
support to said area. Your job and the reason why we are rushing your training is to go to Fairfield, Pennsylvania in the USA.
Oh,
Green flu
this is
has
where the
mutated.
first.
This mutation has turned green flu into a harmless cold, to a horrifying pathogen, never seen in modern human history. We have
Wow.
quarantined an office building that seems to have had the first case of this new version of green flu. This infected individual with the green flu brutally and violently began attacking their co-workers, even killing
See,
some due to the injuries they had
they're still
sustained.
humans, but they're
It is
like.
thought that due to green flu's extreme infectiousness even before this mutation, everybody in the building is infected with this new strain. We have quarantined the infected person family and are doing contact tracing to avoid the potential.
Hey. Spread. Spread what? Peanut butter? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hey. Okay.
With the spread of green flu going rampant in Fairfield, and
Yeah.
public awareness starting to catch on that something is wrong, we have decided to air an emergency broadcast, and make this new version of green flu public knowledge to the world. We have
Yeah,
also
good,
decided
good,
to
good.
start opening CEDA centers around the city, to start handing out information, supplies, and shelter. The largest CEDA center in the city that we are about to start operations in, is in the wonderful No Mercy Hospital. This
No
CEDA
Mercy?
center will be
Why-
the only one in the
it's called
city as of
Mercy
right now
Hospital.
to have
Why
an
No
evacuation
Mercy?
zone.
Okay.
It will be your job, as a part of the Viral and Health Task Force, to assist with evacuation protocols.
Okay.
Speaking of protocols, let's go over them now, shall we?
Alright, what are we protocols? Oh my. Look. It was fast for us to do anything. Dang. They were turning into monsters. We had to convince them they will be okay. We lost friends and co-workers when the centers got overrun. They were left for dead and either died or got infected. We had no idea what we were doing then. And sure as hell don't... Let me read! We had no idea what we were doing then. And sure as hell don't know what the fuck we are getting our hands into going back into that wasteland. So if anything given from the other tapes, I'm pretty sure this line is a soldier going back into the infected areas 6 years later in present time. Epidemic. Okay. You gonna show something for the epidemic? Jeez.
The protocols for evacuation in New Orleans, Louisiana brought by the United States government with the assistance of CEDA associates. All citizens will all be wearing a filtration mask to prevent the spread of green flu if it decides to mutate to be airborne. If you see a citizen with their mask off or with it compromised, lethal force is authorized. When citizens enter the evacuation zone and gather masks, they will be lined up and set to each station in groups of 10. If a person, for whatever reason, leaves their assigned group, lethal force is authorized.
Damn.
If a person starts to make erratic movement, jolts, or starts to walk, run towards armed or working associates, lethal force is authorized.
Damn. You can't even have a seizure. You're dead.
Have them sanitized and cleaned too. Prevent the potential spread of green flu at the green flu screen checkpoint. If a person has one or more symptoms that can be related to green flu or shows up positive for it, escort them to the designated infected area and execute them.
Oh my.
If they go through the rest of the checkpoints and are properly authorized, they shall be eligible for evacuation. The infected, they are not human no more. They are not human no more. They are not human no more.
Okay.
Not human no more.
Okay. Oh my. Once they tried and failed, they made the light fall from the sky. They were so wonderful, so majestic, so warm. I felt the skin peel off my body. Oh, that's nothing left to hide away my insides, as my skin was being vaporized. The lights failed them. The spread will continue. Okay. Alrighty. So, this starts off as a training video meant for you, who has signed up now to be a CEDA agent known for the viral task force. I already forgot what the other word was. But this is for the viral task force, and you are now being trained to be sent into areas that have been considered a risk with viral or pathogens, and you are sent there to help the people and help with evacuations. We are now in Fairfield, Pennsylvania, or Philadelphia. I forgot. I'm already forgetting half of the stuff. But we are now here. This is basically where Left 4 Dead, the first campaign, starts. Here. Inside the No Mercy Hospital. Even though it's called Mercy Hospital, don't know why they called it the No Mercy. That's a little unsettling. Jeez. Bento. Editing Bento, bro. I need you to do a little better with this gosh darn script. Like, what am I reading? Like, half of this is gibberish. I can't read it. Your handwriting's too sloppy. What do you mean, shut up? Dude, I pay you. Okay. I'm starting to hate this newly imaginary person that I created. Like, why am I arguing with an imaginary person? Like, what the hell is that? Yo. Y'all hear that? Okay. Next video.
I ever tell you about the time Keith tried to deep-fry a turkey? Third-degree burns over 90% of his body. His doctor called up, like, other doctors to look at him because...
Bro, there's someone that keeps on knocking on my window. Okay. Anyways. The next video in this entry of the series is called Doors. So, let's just see. Will it just be about a door? Fairfield, Pennsylvania. Okay, so it's not starting off as it usually does. Photographs of points of interest. What do you mean points of interest? Points of interest for what? POI 1. Potential safe room. I don't think that's potentially for a safe room. These things are known to be climbing. Various supplies and weapons are stored and found on the rooftop. The rest of the building has nothing similar to this. That building is in waste. There were no safe room doors attached to the flight of stairs that led to the roof. We have no idea what the purpose of the roof was if it was not a safe room in progress. We do have a theory that whoever was constructing this area either had a change in mind or was prevented from continuing constructing this area further. Probably the second one. Making a safe room outside was unadvised anyways. I need to read faster. Green flu 09 has a chance to spread via air. Imagine how dangerous. No, like, first of all, green flu is already infectious as it is now. Imagine if that thing became airborne, mutated to be airborne. You know how many people would be dead now? Golly. POI 2 failed safe room. Yeah, that dude's dead. Wait, what is that on the floor? Hold up. What's that on the floor? What's that? It's a safe room. So would this... No, I don't think so. Okay. No, I thought I saw the texturizing for the door, but no, that's just texturizing for the ground. Unless that is a door. Unlike the last POI, this is a fully constructed safe room. The supplies and items in the safe room seem to have been placed here relatively recent. However, the body in front of the failed door seemed to be pretty well decent as well. Be on the lookout for those things and the other one, just in case. Other ones. Are we talking about the other ones? The ones that stare. Are we talking about those? Is that what it means by the other ones? Look out for those things. And also, would that mean special infected or just regular uncommon zombies? And also, that was a door. That was not just texturizing on the ground. It was a door. POI. The Whisper. Wait, what? What do you mean the Whisper? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, no. Wait, what? No, sir.
I got stuck in here.
You can stay stuck in there.
I need help.
I'm sorry, I can't provide that.
I'm not trapped.
Oh my. Hey.
Please.
Oh my. Oh my gosh.
Buff is an app which runs quietly in the back.
Shut up, ad. Oh my god. I don't know why I found that funny. I don't know why I found these little pitter patters of steps funny. Okay, buddy. So the whisper. Okay, let's go back because I wanna talk on the video, not on a freaking ad. So the whisper, is that now a new type of infected that is in this universe? It's kind of a neat concept. It's able to manipulate you. You know, make you think that it's a survivor, but it's not really one. It manipulates you into coming closer to it, which if you do, the concept would initially be you being going to it and also getting killed. And all that. That's nice. So there's basically this entire video here was just talking about different points of interest that could be used as potential safe rooms. That's all it was. And all these places seem to be in New Orleans. Because some of these places are in the campaign, The Parish, which is the last campaign for Left 4 Dead 2. So it's kind of nice to see like all these other areas being used inside these tapes and analog horror series. Editor Bento, like next time I'm writing the script myself, all right? Cause this shit is whack, okay? Okay. Okay. Anyways, next video.
I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith drove his car off a cliff, broke both his legs? Hey, it's not a funny ha-ha story so much as it's a make-you-think story. For instance, windshields look pretty.
In the series is called Authorized. So, let's see what this one's about.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's
Alright, we're back with the original intro. Hey, whoa.
Warning, this footage is only authorized for viewing for CEDA faculty in the United States government. Please discard tape immediately. Warning, this footage is only authorized
Sorry,
for
I'm
viewing
watching
for
it.
CEDA faculty in the United States government. Please discard tape immediately.
Oh, snap. Oh, I'm gonna have to read these. Did you know that those witches are attracted to sugar? When we were low on gas on our way here, me and my buddies, Nick, Coach, and Rochelle had to go through the sugar mill with this storm on the way. Oh, this is Ellis. Wait, these are the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors. I tell you, you wouldn't thought about that a sobbing party was going. Cause Lord Jesus, you could have jumped right into them on every corner. Okay, I know it sucks. I didn't know that. Could you tell me more? Oh. It was raining a couple days before. The storm before the storm, you can say. Heard the VANNAH was a good-ass hotel. Even the legendary Jimmy Gibbs even stayed there. If Jimmy Gibbs stayed there, then he'd know it must have been quality service. Must have also had some delicious food to serve Jimmy Gibbs. I mean, I would think as a food expert myself. Oh, this is Coach now. Coach is memed to be the food expert by Nick. Anyways, heard that evacuations were going smooth at the hotel and mall because shit didn't hit the fan yet. Speaking of which, I don't even think any zombies were actually in Savannah yet. I didn't see any at least, but I knew that the flu was in the area. Most of us kind of ignored the warnings on TV. Why? because they told us the cities like Fairfield and Newburgh were rioting due to the flu. They didn't know zombies were the ones who were responsible. I have zero clue who's talking. Crazy how much shit can change in a few days. Oh, so this okay. So from the VANNAH tape, this is the same. This is the same elevator. So much shit happened on that day. Seemed like everything turned upside down when I woke up. That's when they decided to tell us that the green flu can turn us into zombies. Went straight for the VANNAH center praying that they were still evacuating. I navigated through all the chaos, but I barely missed the heli, along with a couple of other folk. We figured out that New Orleans was the last bastion left in the East Coast from the zombies. We tried seeking haven at the Liberty evac, but that was deserted. So this is someone else talking because Ellis calls it a whirlybird. We traveled long and far, doing some crazy shit. Okay, forgot to pause it. We traveled far and long, doing some crazy shit to get to where we at now. Anything else you need to know? New Orleans.
Authorization is given to the neutralization of anything that can cause possible danger or harm to fellow associates or evacuees. This includes any type of infected/non-infected individuals of all kinds, including
Infected, rabid, docile carriers, not infected humans or animals. Okay. So if y'all don't know what a carrier is, it's basically a person that can be infected by the green flu, but shows zero to none of the symptoms of green flu. But they can still spread green flu to healthy humans.
carriers. Carriers are individuals who are infected with green flu, but do not show any signs of green flu, and if they do, they are the less severe effects, the effects that do not take their humanity, even if the individual is not rabid like...
So basically what I just was talking about. Does not experience any symptoms or serious symptoms of green flu. The green flu pathogen does not cause permanent or serious damage to the body. When infected with green flu, they keep their humanity. Carriers are very small but potentially very dangerous populations due to not possibly even knowing their infected status.
Like most green flu infected, they still have the capacity to spread green flu as easily as a normal infected would, posing a safety threat to everybody around them. If there is a carrier that has been identified throughout the evacuation and the carrier center is already full, take them to the designated quarantine area.
Oh.
These ain't zombies. Somebody's been shooting people.
Somebody? Christ, Coach, you know who did that.
Oh my gosh. Another YouTube URL, which I won't even attempt to even look for it. Following are the photos of the carriers who were responsible for the shots fired at the West Bank site of Veterans Memorial Bridge. They were picked up by Rescue 7 after traveling along said bridge. They were brung into the offshore aircraft carriers for questioning and tests. So this is the ending of the parish, where the Left 4 Dead 2 crew gets picked up by the helicopter as the bridge explodes. For questioning and tests. It's Coach. Notes. A good solid Christian man, leader of the group, and seems to have done a good job doing his job. He is a coach after all, enjoys Burger Tink, and has a fondness for Jimmy Gibbs. Wendell Coach Jones. That's his actual name? It's Nick. Nicholas Murphy. Notes. Refused to answer any questions, only responding with the word bitch, kept on reiterating that we were simply going to kill them all, so there was no point in answering anything. Nick was probably correct on his suspicion there. Seeing everything happen. Rochelle 8 Langely. Notes. A news reporter went to Savannah to cover CEDA's evacuations. A pretty smart woman, has a good sense of humor, big fan of the band Depeche Mode. Okay. It's our boy Ellis. Ellis Gilman. Notes, the youngest of the group. Good personality, was easily the most timid at the start of the interrogation. Once he felt more comfortable, every little thing turned into a half an hour story. If there was anything that the others would not tell us, he would easily give the ball away. We were given the authorization to neutralize them. Whoa! After getting all the info we can extract from them. Oh no. They are a risk to everything and everyone around them. But right before we can, CEDA offered to take the carriers off our hands to an undisclosed location. They said that they don't need to be shot in a controlled environment, and also commenting about how they have the capacity to treat the carriers more humanely than we do. Treat him humanely? Which is fine with us, as long as it's not on USA soil. We are responsible for everything that happens here now with green flu. Okay. They at least confirmed that it won't be on any sort of continental body, so that there is no opportunity for green flu to spread anywhere else. Unless CEDA does something stupid, I wouldn't put it past them. Okay. Okay. So this basically shows us what carriers are, and also giving us authorization to kill anyone that is infected. Hostile, docile, and a carrier. But then it also puts its own little ending to what is the ending to the parish in Left 4 Dead 2. There isn't much said, nor is there much given to know what happened to our survivors at the ending of the parish. Like nothing else was given, nothing else. There's no continuation to it. So we are just left on speculations on what could have happened to our Left 4 Dead 2 crew. Most people were like, oh, they got killed. Or they could have been like the Left 4 1 crew, where they got taken by the military and also tested on. But like I said, nothing was given. It was just all left on speculation. And it's very nice to see how people can get creative on adding their little twists and endings to games that don't have one. So they were, in this universe, they weren't taken to get questioned and also tested on. But then the military was given authorizations to kill our Left 4 Dead 2 crew. But then CEDA was like, nah, you ain't killing them. Let us take them off your hands. We got a more humane way to take care of them. And then they took them away to undisclosed location. We don't know where, but at least we know that in this universe, they're not dead, but taken somewhere. It's also nice to see how in this universe, it's the green flu was maintained in the United States. Like, they tried to keep it in the United States. Which is nice because in like other like forms of pop culture and all these other types of series that have to deal with viruses and all this, they fail immediately to keep it in the area where it originated from and just keep it there. Because then you have people that are infected go to these other places, either knowing or not knowing that they're infected, and then infect the other people that in the area that they go to. Henceforth spreading it worldwide. But it's nice to see that they contained it in the US specifically. So that's a nice touch. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the next video is the last one. So on to the next episode. On to the next video.
That sucker. My buddy Keith lived in a graveyard once for a whole year. It wasn't a dare or nothing. He just got kicked out of his house.
Our next video in this series is called Summary. This is the second to last in this series, so let's see what this one's about. This one has the return of the bloodied and dirtied CEDA logo. Okay. Liberty Mall. I can't read that. I don't know why it does this. Incident summary, Liberty Mall, 4/18/2015, Savannah, Georgia. And now we can read. On 4/18/2015, David Johnson and Xavier Thompson left their patrol routes to explore Liberty Mall that was not cleared yet. Their mutilated bodies were found in front of the ground floor of the Clippers store. A singular infected was responsible for their death. However, its body was severely distorted. It had incredible strength and agility for its stature, which resembled an old woman. That infected tore those poor kids to shreds. The footage from their body cams were hard to watch. Oh my gosh. Imagine having the task of having to watch those cameras. I don't even want to know how traumatized you'd be. So I'm pretty sure this answers my question of what I said earlier. So it does have to be an elderly person to take on the appearance of the stalker. Not the stalker, of the starer in this universe. Which is nice to know. But that's kind of broken if you ask me. Imagine having this in-game. It's an old woman, but yet this thing has the strength of a gosh darn tank and the agility of a gosh darn hunter. My goodness. Of course, we don't know like what type of strength it has, or if it's stronger or comparable to the tank or the charger, or if the agility is the same as a hunter or even better than a hunter. So that's just my speculations on that. They have never encountered an infected like this before. The closest we have ever seen something like this is the hunter special infected that used to be very common in the early days of the pandemic. It's now been 3 days and we have been directed to start clearing out Liberty Mall. All of the units in the New World have been notified about this infected and to stay alert to look out for any other potential instances of it. Sergeant says that it was most likely a one-off mutation due to no other unit in the country mentioning encountering an infected like this. Or it may just be specific to that area. Liberty Mall's all other units are to the New World. So basically this no new area is now being called the New World. Okay. So this special infected could just be specific to this area. The whole situation just proves that New World is still dangerous as ever, even with the lower infected population. There is a reason why the ones that are still here have been alive for so long. Sergeant told us that the reason David and Xavier died... Okay. Xavier died was because they went alone into the unknown. That if they had at least more numbers with them, they would probably still be here with us. That whatever this infected was would have gone down with a little more extra firepower. No infected is immune to bullets. They all go down eventually. Okay. I mean, yes, they all do. I mean, look at the tank. We are getting ready to clear out the mall tomorrow. There seemed to be not much activity inside of it besides the monster looking infected. We are confident that this isn't a new special infected class. There's no way there could be more of these things, right? See, even you're not sure about that gosh darn statement. We're back in this place. And now the fans shows more. Whoa. Why are we looking at the grate again? It was underneath observing within the shadows. That thing? Where's the beaming light? It was staring. Where's its beating glowing eye? They were stepping into their domain, observing the intruders within the shadows. They were staring. Who? I know that it's the stairs, but the clearing unit entered Liberty Mall comprising of 20 people. So this is Liberty Mall now. After 6 years, the glass on the top finally broke out. Oh, I don't like this. Only 3 came out. Damn! The unit stumbled upon their colony. Oh no. This is not the same infected that attacked Johnson and Thompson. Yet it showed the same behavior of it, same as the infected at the colony. Incredible speed, agility, and durability. These infected are establishing colonies? Nest? How come we ran into them now? Seems like Sergeant was right. All potential work that has been done to extermination has been questionable. This is not doubting. There's no this. Okay, I'm sorry. Seems like Sergeant was right. All potential work that has been done in this extermination is now in question. This is no doubt a few infected class. I suck at reading. This is no doubt a new infected class or a class never reported before. There's only 59 total of us left at home. We are going to have to report this to headquarters. 59? I'm not going to forget those bone-chilling stares and gleaming eyes. Okay. I like that one the most. I like that one. I really did. So it basically gave us a summary on what happened after. It basically gave us a summary on the whole David and Xavier case. On what happened. And it also gave us a look into what happened afterwards. 20 people went in to clear out Liberty Mall, with only 3 of those 20 people coming out. It seems that these starers are establishing nests. Now that's a new one. If one singular starer has the mortality rate of 81%, then I don't want to be these people who found their colony. Because imagine how scared you would be. Only 3 of those people came out. Only 3. But then it's said or shown that there was a new special type apart from the starers. How dangerous is Liberty Mall in this universe? To be the whole hive for the starers, but also have a new type of infected in there with them. Could this be like the king or queen of the colony? Because the only game I don't have much knowledge for other zombie games, but the only game that comes to mind there where it does have hives or colonies is Dying Light. When Dying Light, the following, you have to clear out these whole volatile nests to have less volatiles appear in the area. And then, of course, you also have the big boss of the volatiles. I forgot what they're called. And then you also, in Dying Light 2, you have new updates for that stuff going on every time. But then there's another volatile variation that has extra armor on them. So could that be the same instance in this case, where the new infected that they found is the sort of alpha leader of this colony? You know? They're getting me hooked. They're getting me hooked onto this with all these new infected and what they are, but also with like the sort of analog horror formatting. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's very captivating. Alrighty, next video.
My buddy Keith tried camping out on top of a building once. He was shooting crows, but the police were too busy tear gassing him to ask what he was doing up there. He screamed for an entire year.
The next and last video to season 1 of the CEDA tapes is the green flu. So
we're dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound all across the world.
To all of this. Okay, we're back to this creepy. Okay, chillax. Okay, let's see. Hey. No, maybe this can be presented by CEDA, I hope. Hey. Aw, I was running out. Table contents. About green flu, infection, immunity carriers, resources. Why add a table contents with no time stamps? Guess they must have been in a rush. What is green flu? Green flu is a newly discovered pathogen that was no different than a common cold. However, it has now mutated to a severe illness, affecting countless people throughout the northeast USA. This video is to help you learn and understand the GFO9, what GFO9 is, how to identify infection, and immunity to the pathogen. Keep in mind, we are still very early into this epidemic. Information on this tape may be outdated or subject to change as we learn more about this pathogen at a later date. Okay. We as CEDA have always made the effort to be 100% transparent with everybody across the globe. We are not withholding any information about green flu. You are still you. I know, we're aware of that. I know. So this captions is another person watching the tape. About green flu. The first ever documented case of green flu was at late August in Fairfield, Pennsylvania before its severe mutation. Green flu pre-mutation was akin to a less deadly flu, although what initially caught our concern was extreme infectivity and mutation rate. In early September, green flu mutated into an early form of what it is today. We attempted to contact trace to avoid the spread, but due to GF09's extreme infectivity, all attempts turned out futile. Green flu has now been inflicting chaos all along the east coast of the USA, causing pain and suffering throughout the affected zones. Pain and suffering? Tell me about it. I don't like that. Why did it go? We have no clue on what green flu exactly is, as direct observation of GF09 is extremely limited due to the nature of the pathogen. Theories have circulated claiming that it is a new variant of rabies or VCJD/mad cow disease, but none of these theories have concrete backing at this time. Okay. I can feel it in my head. Whoa, why is it? Why was that said in the tape? That wasn't said by the person. It was said by the tape. Transmission. There are multiple ways an individual may contact green flu. Bodily fluids. Blood, saliva, mucus, or bile entering the body, malady openings, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, open wounds, bites, scratches, cuts, etc. Air contact. If green flu mutates to do so without warning, it can begin to spread via air for a brief but deadly amount of time. Everyone's gone if it mutates for airborne. When infected, there are 2 stages of green flu after incubation period. Docile stage. Aggressive stage. I'm not liking the music. Docile stage. Incubation time can widely vary from a few minutes to days. It ultimately depends on a person's tolerance to the virus. Seems like you don't have much. Whoa, okay, that is creepy. Seems like you don't have much. Shut up. Doug, you for real are having a conversation with a gosh darn pre-recorded tape. In this stage, symptoms of green flu may begin to be apparent and the infected individual may begin to fall to green flu, but maintain their sanity for the time being. They may begin to exhibit flu-like symptoms, including but not limited to headaches, running nose, itchy throat, difficulty swallowing, weakness, pale skin, sensitivity to bright lights, and hallucinations. You. This is not me. You were for real having a conversation with a gosh darn pre-recorded tape. Okay, take me to the next one. Aggressive stage. Hey, where'd my music go? Wasn't an infected individual has started lashing out at non-infected, they are considered to be at the aggressive stage. At this point, green flu has gotten a good grip of the victim, and most, if not all, sanity and reason has been lost, as soon as you soon will experience. Dang. The stage is usually accompanied with, but not limited to, seizures, vomiting, diarrhea, internal bleeding, muscle spasms, brain damage, body disfigurement, and extreme aggression. They are still human. Violence committed against those that are infected is still illegal. What the hell do you mean? No, I won't. No, you won't what? Oh, you just won't experience? I'm fine. Just not feeling well from exhaustion. Doesn't help that my neighbor gassed me really good. Oh, that's not good. I'm fine. I'm not infected. Yeah, buddy. There's no immunity to green flu. A better way to describe it is the word tolerance. Incubation times and the amount of time in the docile stage is completely reliant on the amount of tolerance the body has to green flu and how long it can withstand it before succumbing. Only a tiny fraction of the general population has a gene that makes them immune to green flu's effects, but still harbor the pathogen and able to spread it freely. These people are classified as carriers. Carriers are individuals who carry green flu but suffer little to no effects. They are able to keep their sanity. A good carrier is a dead carrier. A good carrier is a dead carrier, good carrier is a dead carrier. I'm infected. There's no point in denying it anymore. I'm actively losing myself. I can't even tell if half the shit I watched was in my head or not. I'm pretty sure the thing talking to you was, I'm so thirsty, was in your head. You can't drink anything without gagging it out. Yeah, you're very well infected, dog. I swore I was blacking out in the middle of that, of watching that. What is happening to me? Why is this happening to me? You got gassed. What do you mean? I don't want to end up like those things my neighbors turned into. These infected, they're not human at all. Not anymore. There's no treatment for this infection. But I do have this. The lucky revolver. I have two options. Do not shoot and shoot. Okay. This is probably the first time I've seen analog horror be interactive. Okay. So which one y'all want? Which one y'all want to go first? We go do not shoot, shoot. Do not shoot, shoot. Do not shoot, shoot. Do not shoot. Excuse me. Shoot. Do not shoot, shoot. Do not shoot, shoot. Do not shoot, shoot. Editor Bento, shut up. I'm trying to be I'm trying to interact with the people. All right. It's not childish. I'm trying to interact with the people. Okay. Shut up. Fine, I'll choose. We're gonna choose shoot first because editing Bento doesn't freaking want me to have fun with y'all. I'm choosing, okay? There, you happy? That's what happens when you shoot. I have no choice. I have no other option. I have no time left. Use the time where you still have your humanity in you. I can feel the flu melting my brain. I will not become one of its servants. Lord, please forgive me. Oh, gosh. Reassign. Is there another video to this? I guess we're clicking on it. Reassign. Viewing for authorized personnel only. Viewing following information with available credentials will place you under arrest by popular authorities. This was for your own well-being. Information regarding reassign. Location, Newburgh. So we're in New Orleans. Newburgh was one of the major cities that was infected earlier into the green flu outbreak. This was the first ever city that was bombed to potentially slow down the spread of green flu. The city was ablaze for weeks, being nicknamed the Burning City. Ash fell from the sky like snow, and the city irradiated orange from a distance. Okay. So they bombed it to prevent slow down the spread of green flu. After all was said and done, it became a burnt husk of a city it once was, left to rot in the rest of the U.S. After resuming Operation Extermination, Newburgh was a city that was on our list to begin clearing out. After arrival, Newburgh is a city that we have never encountered the likes of before. Experienced personnel are needed. So this is now back when they started clearing out the USA. Carriers such as Nicholas Murphy will be beneficial for this mission. He excels at not only reasoning with other carriers in New World, but also terminating New World special infected. Wouldn't also everyone else be? good at terminating special infected. I mean, they've been doing it the entire time, trying to survive. Oh, hey Nick, what's up? Why are you staring? Why are you staring at me like that? Based on the base of operations and patrol routes have already been set up and in use for weeks now. We'll be waiting. Okay. So if you choose to shoot, of course, it's self-explanatory. You shoot yourself. You don't want to succumb to the infection. But then after the ending of that, you get another video, which is reassign, which brings you to this, and it basically gives you a rundown on what happened during the entirety of between the 6-year span gap between the start and the clearing, which brought with Operation Extermination. Newburgh was one of the first cities that got bombed to potentially slow down the spread of green flu. And then after it died down and all that, CEDA sent in their task force to begin clearing it up. One of the people that were taken, will put onto the front lines was Nick. So it's nice to see what, like, the answers that are now given to what happened after the, I already forgot which video, but when they were talking about military having authorization to kill them, but then CEDA took them off their hands and then went to an undisclosed location. So it's nice to see what CEDA is now doing with these people. I don't know why they wouldn't use the entirety of the people, being as their carriers, but also have experience in killing special infected, such as Nick. But that also raises the question, wouldn't also everyone else that has been deployed with Nick be at risk of contracting the green flu? So, yeah. Anyways, let's go back to the green flu tape and choose the other option, which was the do not shoot. And we're back. So now we already did the shoot option. We are now going to do the do not shoot option. See where that takes us. See what happens. I can't do it. I'm a coward. I guess all I can do now is wait for this timer to be over. So in this one, it's self-explanatory. You don't shoot and succumb to the green flu. Losing the humanity that's left in you. I'm sorry, did he become a starer? I guess that just changes everything that I said. So you don't have to be an elderly person to become a starer. I mean, this is what that was supposed to be, right? A starer? Half of the body deformed? Melted? Another one. Claws.mp4. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Same thing. Viewing for authorized personnel only. Viewing the following information without valid credentials will place you under arrest by proper authorities. This is for your own well-being. Well, oh well. I don't have valid credentials, but okay. Oh, snap. Let me see if I can... editing Bento, I'm gonna need your help here. I don't know, take a freeze frame of this and then zoom in on some of the parts. You did? Thank you. I can't. I'm gonna see if I can read this. I can't really read this. Why is the population high? Stairs come in all shapes and sizes. The audio may sound a little different because I moved my microphone out of the way and I'm literally leaning with my face in front of my screen. Shapes and sizes. Characteristics of stairs is one half of their body is distorted one way, and their eyes glowing in the dark. Passive stalker behavior. Not messy, an effort to content. No, I can't read some of this stuff. Mutations of mutations. A special variant of the stairs found at the Liberty Mall. Liberty Mall Hive, which was the bomb shelter. Yeah, I can't read half of this stuff. So I'm guessing this is how it actually looks like. Well, somewhat of a sketch on it. For now on, we've always seen was just that. Oh, never mind. Editing Bento, I'm sorry. I don't think you needed to do that. Oh my gosh. Hopefully I can read it now. I probably won't be able to, but okay. Extremely dangerous special infected class that stalks its victims and violently tears them apart when the opportunity arrives. Stairs are a complicated infected, able to communicate with their own class and having intricate social structures. There is no predetermined factor that mutates people into stairs. It seems they just occur by chance. Why is the population so high? Stairs come in all shapes and sizes. A defining physical characteristics of stairs is one half of their body being distorted one way or another and their eyes gleaming in the dark. Okay, now this is where it comes up. Passive stare behaviors. Not making an effort to conceal itself or preserve itself. Most stalkers acting passive or simply carriers or simply cautious lethal engagement is heavily discarded as well as close contact. Neutral stalking behavior. Making an effort to stick by cover. Most stalkers acting neutral are either being careful or prepping for predator behavior. Close vicinity is heavily discouraged. Prepare for possible lethal engagement. Predatory stalker behavior. Making an active effort to conceal itself and stalk from the shadows. You are their active target. Lethal engagement imminent. Keep constant eye contact with to possible intimidative stare and oh yeah, I can't read those other ones. I can't read those. And I already read that. A special variant of the stare found at the Liberty Mall Hive, which was firebomb shooting. What am I looking at? Oh gosh. Ew, what is that? I saw the claws. I saw the mouth, or at least what I distinguish as the mouth. Claws. It's been months since the Liberty incident, and we are still not for sure what this infected exactly is. We do not know if this is just a one-off mutation, if this is a variant of the stare, or a whole new entire special class infected class. although we are leading more to the idea that this infected is a mutated variant of the ꉓꀅ. What we do know for certain is that this is the infected that wiped out most of the clearing unit. Damn. Oh my. Claws from the body cam footage of Clara Bacall. Oh, that's creepy. This is the best view that we have of this infected up close. Brightness enhancing does not reveal much. Oh, that's creepy. After the discovery of the hive, with careful consideration, we decided to firebomb the mall. This will not become a habit because of the foliage everywhere in New World. Wildfires are a serious risk. Officials are planning to resume Operation Extermination since our 5-month hiatus, revisiting areas that were thought to be clean and clearing out new cities such as the city of Newburgh. I thought Newburgh was one of the first cities that were cleared out. That in Savannah. Only time will tell if we run into another instance of a ꉓꀅ hive or another claws-esque infected again. Okay. So now we have another. This is now what that infected was. We now have a name for it. Claws. So that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. So I don't really know where this sits up in the timeline. This one was talking about firebombing and months after the Liberty Mall incident, and that the thing was firebombed. But who knows if that actually even killed them? You know? And that leaves a lot of questions as well. It makes you wonder, is it a new variation? Is it a new special class? Like, it's already enough that the stalker itself, or ꉓꀅ, is OP. With having insane strength and agility. With also having the stature of a gosh darn old woman. Or an elderly person. But then we still don't know if it's a mutation of that ꉓꀅ, but having it be a mutation of that already ridiculously overpowered special infected is insane. Like, my goodness. Now, that concludes the season 1. That concludes season 1 of the CEDA tapes. There are other ones that go into season 2, but I'll probably leave those off for next time, because I have been recording for a while. So anyways, this was a very, very nice series. This is probably one of the first analog horrors I react to. I know there's other analog horrors that out. I have heard of the Walton Files, so I don't know. I'll probably react to that one as well. You know, I'm trying, like I said, in the Five Nights at Freddy's series that I have, I'm trying to now step out of the Doki Doki path. I'll still be doing mod videos, but I also wanted to now take the first steps for this channel to go into the horror genre that it's supposed to be in. So, yeah. With now having scary games like Five Nights at Freddy's coming out onto the channel, and also this being its first reaction video, is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to steer the channel's path towards the horror genre that I said I was going to do and base my channel off. And all of that. So, this is a very nice start. I enjoyed this analog horror. I really did. Especially since it was in the universe of the Left 4 Dead. Very good game. Like I said, always will have a special place in my heart. And this watching this is making me want to buy the game for my Xbox and play it again. Okay. Anyways, big shout out to the CEDA YouTube channel. All the videos that I reacted to, and also their channel will be linked in the description below if y'all want to watch them. And yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button? And hey, if you enjoyed this type of content, I intend on making more of this type of content, so why not subscribe? Anyway, this has been the CEDA Tapes Season 1. This has been your boy Bento. I'll see you on the next one. Bento out.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound all across the world.